Hello friends! I am so happy to see you today. Let's get started with Ball for Baby with our music teacher, Miss Nancy. Here she is.
Hello, Miss Jamie. Hello, virtual preschool friends. This week we are reciting the poem Ball for Baby from Wonderful You. Here's a ball for baby, nice and small and round. And here are baby's hammers, pound, pound, pound. And here is baby clapping, clap and clap like so. And here are baby soldiers all in a row. And here is baby's trumpet, toot-toot-toot-toot-toot. And here is baby hiding, peek-a-boo. And here is an umbrella to keep the baby dry. And this is how we go to sleep. Rock-a-bye. Let's do it again a little bit faster this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a ball for baby, nice and small and round. And here are baby's hammers, pound, pound, pound. And here is baby clapping, clap and clap like so. And here are baby soldiers all in a row. And here is baby's trumpet, toot-toot-toot-toot-toot. And here is baby hiding, peek-a-boo. And here is an umbrella to keep the baby dry. And this is how we go to sleep. Rock-a-bye. Thank you for reciting Ball for Baby with me. Now it's time to go back to Miss Jamie. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Miss Nancy. Should we wake up the bird behind the blue easel? All week we've had our friend Daphne Duck visiting while Betsy was at her grandma's house. But I heard that Betsy might be back today. So maybe we should say, Betsy, are you back there? Should we try it and see who comes out? Okay, call really loudly today. 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, are you back there? Oh, I see some black feathers and a black head and cute yellow beak. It's our friend Betsy's back. Oh, Betsy, we missed you so much. Did you have a nice time at your grandma's house? Yes? Oh, I'm so glad. Would you like to say hi to the friends? Hi, friends. I've missed you. Let's sing hello together. Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, Betsy. How are you? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. We're all here together. Hooray! Oh, Betsy, I'm so glad you're back. It was a good time with Daphne, but we're happy to have you back. Are you happy to see me too? I'm happy to see you, friends. Oh, Betsy, this week we're learning all about plants and trees. You know about trees, right? Today we're talking about one of the biggest plants there is, and it is a tree. Yes, you can make the sign for tree by making your arm like the ground and then make your elbow and your hand like the tree. Can you say tree? Good. If you want lots of trees, like a forest, you just say trees. Can you do the sign? Tree, forest. Yes, I have some pictures of some beautiful trees to show you. This is a very tall tree. Trees are tall plants, and their stem has a special name. It's called a trunk. This is the kind of tree that loses its leaves in the winter, in the fall. And some trees have needles, and they are green all year. Their needles never fall off. These kinds of trees are called evergreen trees. Can you say evergreen trees? The trees that have leaves that change colors and fall off, they have a different name. Are you ready? Deciduous trees. Can you say that? Deciduous trees. Yeah, deciduous trees, their leaves fall off, and then in the spring they grow new leaves. Do you have any trees at your house? Outside, maybe when you go for a walk around where you live? Are there deciduous trees where the leaves fall off and come back in the spring? Or do you have evergreen trees that stay green all year? Next time you're outside, look around and see if you can spot some trees. Here's a tree up on the blue board, and it's an apple tree. Can you do apple? Apple tree. Yes, this apple tree has 2 apples in it. And I have a poem to share with you. You have to make your hands like the apples like this. And we'll go, way up high in the apple tree, 2 red apples smiled down at me. I shook the tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples. They were good. It would be really hard to shake an apple tree, wouldn't it? Let's put them up and do it again. Ready? Make your hands like the apples. Way up high in the apple tree, 2 red apples smiled down at me. I shook the tree as hard as I could. Shake, shake, shake. Ooh. Down came the apples. They were good. Apples grow on a tree. Have you ever been to pick an apple from a tree? Here's another thing that grows on a tree. It's an acorn. These are some giant acorns, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. You and I don't eat acorns, but who does like to eat acorns? Squirrels like to eat acorns. So in this one, instead of us eating the acorns, we'll let the squirrel eat the acorns. This poem goes like this. 5 crunchy acorns high in the tree. The squirrel came and ate one. How many do you see? If we take the 5 away, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 crunchy acorns high up in the tree. The squirrel came to eat one. How many do you see? 1, 2, 3. Show me 3 fingers. 3 crunchy acorns high up in the tree. The squirrel came to eat one. How many do you see? 2. Good. 2 crunchy acorns high up in the tree. The squirrel came to eat one. How many do you see? 1 crunchy acorn high up in the tree. The squirrel came and ate one. How many do you see? What happens if there are no acorns in the tree? What number is that? 0. Say 0 crunchy acorns high up in the tree. The squirrel is getting full. It's as happy as can be. Look up high. How many do you see? Should we have the tree grow some more acorns? Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The acorn is the seed for the oak tree. Did you know that? If the squirrel doesn't eat an acorn and it falls down on the ground, it's a seed and it will go down in the dirt And if the sun shines and the rain and we water it, it will start to grow a new oak tree. Acorns are the seed part of the oak tree. Did you know that? Yes, they are the seeds of the oak tree. Lots of food grows on trees. We are going to do a sort. That's a way that our brain can categorize the information. And we're going to ask ourselves, does this food grow on a tree? Yes. Or no, that food does not grow on a tree. Would you like to try it and we'll see how it goes? Here's the first one. This is a peach. It's a kind of fruit. Does a peach grow on a tree? Yes or no? Yes, peaches grow on a peach tree. Yes. What about a hamburger? Does a hamburger grow on a tree? Yes or no way? Tell me. Say, no way. Hamburgers do not grow on a tree. Do bananas grow on a tree? Yes or no? Bananas. Yes, bananas grow on a banana tree. It's true. Do plums grow on a tree? Can you pick a plum from a tree? Yes or no? Yes, plums grow on a plum tree. Yes, yes, yes. What about cheese? Does cheese grow on a tree? Yes or no way? Does cheese grow on a tree? No way. We make cheese out of milk. It does not grow on a tree. What about a lemon? Does a lemon grow on a tree? Yes or no? Yes. Do you know what kind of a tree the lemon grows on? A lemon grows on a lemon tree, of course. Do oranges grow on a tree? Yes or no? Yes, oranges grow on an orange tree, of course. What about cookies? Do cookies grow on a tree? Yes or no? Are there cookie trees? No way! Cookies do not grow on a tree. We have to mix the ingredients and make a cookie. Does milk grow on a tree? Yes or no way? No way. Milk does not grow on a tree. For sure not. What about apples? This is an easy one. Tell me. Yes, of course. They grow on a tree. We did the apples in the tree here. And my picture is an apple tree. Say, yes, apples grow on a tree, on an apple tree. Do pears grow on a tree? Yes or no way? Yes, pears grow on a pear tree. All of these foods grow on a tree, and these foods do not grow on a tree. Give your brain a little kiss. Brain, that was good sorting and good thinking. When you can sort pictures or toys into groups, it means that your brain is making them into categories. So you're organizing all those smart things in your brain, and that is a good trick. Well done. I love, love, love the book that we get to read together today. It is such a special book all about a tree. It's called The Tree. And you can see that here is The Tree. It's a fable by Neal Layton. Neal Layton is the author and the illustrator. He did the pictures and the words, the whole book by Neal Layton. The Tree. And here's the title page. The Tree by Neal Layton. A tree. And here's the tree. And there's a sign next to it that says, Land for Sale. A bird's nest. You see all of those little birds? And you can tell they're singing because there are some music notes way up high in the tree. A squirrel's nest, an owl's hollow. So there's the squirrel's nest, and they're eating acorns, of course. And there are the owls. Whenever there's a hole in a tree like this, it's called a hollow. Can you see the hollow in this tree? A hollow. And a rabbit's burrow. So here we can see the trunk of the tree, and you can see a tree's roots go really deep. These rabbits dug a hole next to the tree, and underneath they have their home. The holes underground where the rabbits live are called a burrow. Do you see the burrow with the rabbits in it underneath the tree? The new arrivals. Look, they pulled up with their orange truck, and it looks like they have a picture. They're going to build a house. Maybe they're the ones who bought this land. The wonderful plan. Look, they have a plan to build a big house right here on this land. The hard work. Oh no, look, they're cutting down the tree. Oh no, that's a big saw too, isn't it? And the terrible surprise. The people who were cutting down the tree, they didn't realize. Look at their faces. There was a bird's nest and an owl's hollow, and the rabbits came up from the burrow. Look, they look surprised. I think they didn't know that all of those animals lived in the tree. The broken nest. The baby birds are sitting down on the ground. Their nest fell out of the tree. What's going to happen next? Oh, the lady is crying. She feels sad, I think, that the bird's nest fell out of the tree. I wonder if they will come up with a new plan. Do you think they will have a new plan? Do you see here? They're writing on the plan. She's writing on the plan. It says back to work, measuring, lifting, hammering, and painting. A better rabbit's burrow. A cozier owl's hollow. Look, they fixed up the animals' homes. They gave the rabbits a little shelter so they can stay out of the rain, and it even has a roof. And they built a little door for the owl's burrow, and the owl's hollow, and it also has a roof to keep the owls dry when it rains. A sturdier squirrel's nest, a patched up bird's nest, and so look at this tall ladder. She climbed all the way up and put the nest back in the tree, and the birdies are singing again. And I can see the parent birds standing there watching. They're probably thinking, thank you so much for putting that nest back in the tree. And what is he doing here? Fixing up the squirrel's nest. A happy home. Look what they did. They built a tree house around the house so that they wouldn't have to cut it down. And there they are at night. They changed their plans to save the tree. Isn't that a sweet and special book? And do you see the tree there? I just love this one. Trees are really important to our earth. Trees, like all plants, they put oxygen in the air, so they help us have clean air to breathe. Trees also are the home for lots of animals, like birds and squirrels and rabbits. They also provide shelter, that means the shade and the hiding place, for other animals that live in the forest. We should always try not to cut down trees and plant more when we can, so we can keep our earth healthy and our air clean. We use trees every day. One of the ways that we use trees is to make paper. Did you know that all paper is made out of trees? This short book has some pictures about how a tree can be made into paper. I wanted to show you the pictures of this book so you can see. It says tree paper is made from trees. The wood from the trees is cut into small pieces. Water and chemicals are added to the wood, and this mixture is called pulp. The pulp is put into machines. The pulp is wet. Then the pulp is spread out flat on a machine. The pulp goes through many machines. This machine dries the pulp. The dry pulp is paper. This machine cuts the paper into different sizes. Paper is used for many things. We write and draw on paper. Many things must be done to make paper from trees. And it's important that we remember that when we use paper, we had to cut down a tree to get it. So we don't want to use too much paper. And one thing that we can do is write on both sides of the paper instead of putting it in the trash. And another thing we can do is check to see if our papers can be recycled into new paper. And that way we won't have to cut down any more trees to make paper. Trees are so important, aren't they? Did you know all of those things about trees? That they are used to make paper and that they keep the air clean? It's true. Today's home project is a scavenger hunt. I know you love these scavenger hunts. Today, you're going to go on a scavenger hunt to see if you can find things around your house that start with the letter T, like tree. Tree starts with the letter T. Can you make the T sound? The T says T. The T says T. Every letter makes a sound. The T says T. And so I wonder if you could get a basket or a bag, maybe a bowl, and see if you can find some things at your house that start with the letter T, just like tree. Here are some things that I found that start with the letter T. Tomato starts with T. And do you know what this is? It's sticky. Tape. Tape starts with the letter T. T for tape. Oh, which reptile is this? It's a turtle. Turtle starts with the letter T. And I have two more things. This is a tiny tiger. A tiny tiger starts with the letter T. Tiny tiger. It's so much smaller than my turtle. And do you know what this is? This is a timer. It tells the time, 1 minute, I think. Timer starts with the letter T. How many things can you find at your house that start with the letter T? I would love to hear what you come up with. It's time to go on a scavenger hunt when the video is over. Friends, I had so much fun learning about trees with you today. It's time for us to call Betsy to say goodbye. Can you call for her? 1, 2, 3. Betsy, come back. Come on, Betsy bird. Hello. Oh, I love trees. I like to fly by the trees and land in the trees. Do you have a nest in a tree? Maybe. Preschool time is over now. Over now. Over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip, hip, hooray! Betsy, you must be so hungry since we haven't been able to give you any birdseed for a week. Do you have a big handful of birdseed for Betsy? She is definitely ready to catch it. I will show you that this is your play pack for today. It has the idea about going on a letter T scavenger hunt and some other fun things you can do to keep playing after we're done doing our video together. Birdseed time, please, please, please. 1, 2, 3, throw it this way. Thank you, friends. And if you would like to catch Betsy's kiss, you can hold out your hand like this. She has a big kiss for you today since she hasn't seen you for so long. Mwah! Catch it, stick it to your cheek, put a little extra glue today, and give yourself a big hug from Miss Jamie and Betsy. We're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see you again next week. Bye-bye, friends.